don't know.
He looks cute in my hat.
That's your hat?
He's totally styled in his own way, though.
I kind of got a hat. I got hat issues.
I'm at Pershing Square. It's December 10.
I need lots of hats.
What's the movement for today? What's the march?
We are protesting the dismantling of our protest site. They kicked us out of Occupy LA, and they didn't have any jurisdiction to do that. We had court-ordered backing to stay there, and then they forcibly removed us. And now we're just kind of, I guess we're going to be the puppets in the new amendment that's passed, the 1863, whatever, that they could, detain us without cause and put us on the terrorist watch and camp us without any release date. Or that's.
Is that for real? Because I've also heard something about a no-fly list scenario.
I'm not sure. I'd take the bus anywhere, but I don't know. It's for my kids. I've enjoyed enough of my life here in America, but I'd like the same freedoms to be passed on to my nephews and nieces. So it doesn't look like it's going to happen. So we're just going to congregate.
I hear you.
Uniform.
Yes.
Thanks.
So
they give us a spot back. That would be nice. Just a spot to have our 24-hour protest. Let it keep growing.
Yeah.
Maybe get some people off the streets in our force here. Give them a safe sanctuary to set up tents, and because a lot of people don't have houses now. It was 77,000 homeless in America. I mean, in LA, 77,000 in LA, only in LA. That's a ridiculous number. So we're just. The message isn't for the 1% today, it's for the other 49% that are like, oh, we're not part of that cause, we're not part of that cause. Well, yeah, you are, and if you don't realize it yet, hopefully you do soon, because we need some help.
Yeah, I believe it, and so it's the unlawful eviction of United States citizens demonstrating. And practicing their First and Fourth Amendments, I believe. And I don't really need to say a whole lot about that. We know the numbers. We do have a chopper up there, just for kicks. Actually, I can't see because of the sun. I'm not too sure if that's an LAPD chopper. The sun's really bright right now.
Even if it's media, they're all working together on this, so that's good. As long as they
It looks like an LAPD chopper. We're going to have a little flyby here, so we're just waiting for everyone to sort of come together. The march starts at 3, and as the time approaches, we see more and more police showing up, which, there's no scare tactic of any type. It's just
presence.
Yeah, it's just a presence thing. I think we need to. They're actually part of the 99% too.
Absolutely.
We're all under the crunch, and they're just doing their job because they got bills to pay. So it's good that everyone knows that it's not not about. This is not about creating pressure against the police officers. If anything, we should include them. I was at a GA meeting once where a speaker was down from Denver, one of the Denver Occupies, and it was mic checking with the police and showing him how to communicate the way we do. So on one other meeting, which I wasn't present for, an officer actually mic checked and was communicating in our protocol, which was really great, because the more we continue to be along with them, the more we'll realize that this march today will have police presence, but if we treat them as if they're simply escorting us safely,
that's right,
then we can thank them with that thankful energy, and thank them and continue to thank them, and wish them a good holiday and all that.
Home safe for their families.
Yeah.
Until their bubble pops, and then they're out on the streets, and then they can join us. We'll save them a spot, save everybody a spot.
And I have to say, I saw some wonderful footage. Everything, by the way, if you go to Occupy Now LA on Facebook, things get posted up there that are from C-SPAN, that are from a number of different sources, where we see a lot of congressmen and senators and our representatives in there saying we need to, or they're in there pulling, because they're completely aware that there's a class war going on right now where the 1% is, for whatever reason, fear. Maybe there's a scenario where they're realizing that our days are numbered with oil, so they're going to get everything and take away as much as they can from everybody else who's helped create their wealth or has created their wealth. My thought on that is the people should come together and create a new form of currency that we will use, so they can have all their money, because it'll be useless. This is something that happened in the late 1700s when people got off of, they were being arrested and such for creating their own currency. It's all on the web. There's so much information. I try not to school too much. I'm really fly on the wall. I'm just taking the opportunity now to sort of say hi to everybody who's on here on the stream. And again, we're just waiting for everyone to show up. I just want to see what my numbers are. Sorry. We're at Pershing Square, 5th and Hill, waiting for everyone to show up. The march starts at 3. And AJ and I did a little walk around the perimeter. There's some police presence here. And again, it'll continue to show up. I try not to blatantly point my camera at police, but I like to get them. I like to make sure that we know what's going on. But they're going to simply be escorting us today. Let's keep that in mind, because we saw what happened the last time we marched. I was almost right there in the action, but I don't want to be too in the thick of it as it's going down. I would like to be, but I need to be safe. I need to continue to give you real, raw, unedited, live video journalism as it happens from the street.
I'll get in the thick of it for you.
Yeah, just toss me this camera. If it gets down to the last effort before they take you down, just like, no, I'm kidding. Let's not think like that.
Save the camera.
We're gonna bring the chat up. I'm sorry, I don't have the chat up, and I don't have a headset up for anybody who may be talking. Although, when I watch the feeds, could somebody chat me that they can hear me? Because I want to see if the chat's up. Let's just do a little test on the chat here. I'm gonna just make sure that we got a feed up here somehow. And just say hi or something. Hey, make sure that my feed
come on, guys. Give us a shout out. Let us know you're there.
Well, I got some people on here, but... And when we're in the march, I'm actually going to be focusing on video. I won't be chatting a whole lot at all, actually. I'll try to text your messages back to you, or just speak them over the thing. Is that Nisha?
Yeah.
Hey, Nisha. Live from Los Angeles. It's Saturday afternoon. I'm going to temporarily bounce off. I'll be back in about 30 seconds. I just need to recalibrate something. So stay tuned and spread the word on this stream if you would at Ustream.tv, Occupy Now LA. There are other feeds happening simultaneously. There's one in Hollywood. If you go to Occupy Freedom LA, she's up in Hollywood streaming to catch that. I hear there's a really great turnout going on up there. That march is for the National Defense Authorization Act. The march down here will be leaving Pershing Square, going to the LAPD station, and this is to protest the unlawful arrest of American citizens practicing their First and Fourth Amendments, demonstrating. I'll be right back.